Page 65, Shine On Harvest Moon. Let's talk about this just a little bit. I'm going to start with the right hand. All right. Very first measure. By the way, there's one flat in the signature, right? This is an F major. Yeah. So all B's are going to be B flats here. And so we got here the very first notes in the right hand, a D and with the next half notes, I recommend you do a 4 on the A. See, the upper note's the melody. Something like that. Okay, the point is we want to connect the melody if we can. There's no pedal in this piece at all. So 1. Second measure, I would recommend the top notes. 5, 4, 3. Just trying to connect the melody. That's all I'm trying to do, just connect the melody. And the third line down, last measure of that line, the last note in the right hand, the G sharp, recommend a 4th finger because you got a 5th finger coming up on the next line and that leads into it. There is a note at the bottom. That 8th note can be played unevenly, and that's the style of the piece, so I recommend you do that. Right? So in the second line, the second, third measure, no, the third and fourth measures, yeah, here. And everywhere else there's 8th notes. I'd recommend you do them unevenly. In the first line in the left hand, third measure, they have a little note. There's 2 asterisks. That indicates a footnote, right? This is just what this book is using. Other publishers can use different things. Okay, this is indicating that. And they're doing it to help you. Normally, you wouldn't get any note or nothing. You would see that square brace with a 1, and that would tell you, you're just supposed to know, you're going to play both of those. The square brace indicates you're going to play both of those notes with 1 finger, and then the 1 tells you which finger. So it's a thumb in this case. Very common in piano to do that. Get good at it. Accidentals, you can work those out. Let's take a look at the last line, third measure, left hand. You got those chords. You got the first chord's not bad. And then that's second chord. Okay, you spell it out. That means you start with the bottom note and you work each note out. You have a B flat. They were nice enough to put the flat in there in parentheses. That's just reminding you, by the way, it's a B flat. They didn't have to put a flat sign there. It's still a B flat because there's a signature, a key signature. It's 1 flat, right? So it's a B flat anyway. Then a D, and then an A flat. That's your chord. Then in the last measure, that is an A natural because the bar line cancels out the accidental. So the A flat's no good anymore. We'll talk a little bit about the rhythm and the next to the last measure of the piece. That's the last line next to the last measure. Take a look at the right hand first. We have a 1, 2, and on 2 is an 8th rest. So the C comes on the end of 2. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? 1 and 2. Now if you got that down, you just play the chords in the left hand on 1 and 3. 1, 2. Okay. There are a few staccatos sprinkled in the left hand. Make sure you get them when they happen. Okay, just watch. They're there. There's no pedal. We don't need pedal. It'll just muddy it up. Harmony sounds a little weird. Go with it. Have fun. Let's try this out. It's 4/4 time. I'll give you 4 counts. We're going to play this slowly. Right hand here. Left hand here. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go.